Hello everybody, my name is T.BALA. SNEHITHA. My registration number is YOK 19CS122 and today we are going to discuss about configuration of repping. And today we are going to design a network topology and we're gonna configure IPv6 address using statistical and configure repping. And we have to test the connectivity between all the hosts in each LANs. So first let's do that. First, actually, I connected all the, that means I took three routers and three switches and three PCs. And now I'm gonna connect from one router to other router and let's check whether we are able to connect the router or not from one router to another router. See here we are not able to get the series porters. So what we have to do means we have to go to physical and we have to choose here HWIC. We have to switch off the router and then we have to choose here HWIC 2T router and we have to take one route. We have to take two of them. We have to take two portals of this and we have to connect and we have to on it. Now same we have to do for router 1 and router 2 also. In this we have to take physical. First we have to off it, then we have to take two portals of HWIC and we have to place the series here and we have to on it and we have to on it. Next same we have to do for our router 2. Also we have to take two serial ports of HWICE and we have to place one here. Can't yeah, okay, I forgot to off the power. We have to off the power. Next we have to take two portals of two serial ports of this one and another one we have to take and we have to on it. Now we can see, I hope. Sorry. Now we can take serial DC and we can connect this. Yeah, with serial. And we connected here through this series. Then now again we have to connect the same for our router 1 and router 2 also. We have to take serial DC and we have to connect. See here and we have to connect it here. Yeah, now we connected this topology diagram. Now first we have to configure our PCs. First I'm configuring my PC0 desktop IP configuration and I have to give my IPv6 address, so I'm giving it as 2001 is to DB8 is to 1 is to 1 is to 2 by 64 I have to give here. Yeah, same I have to give, but I'll be changing here that to 1 at last. Yeah. Now same we have to do for our PC1 also. Desktop IP configuration, and we have to give here as already I took, and I have to change here to 2 by 64. Same, but I have to take here, I have to keep here 1 1, and I'll be placing this with 2. Same we have to do for our PC2 also. Desktop IP configuration IPv6 address. I'm pasting this, and I'll be changing that to 132 by 64, and I am giving my default gateway as R1. Sorry, actually I forgot to give for my PC1 IP configuration 6 by 64. Yeah, let me check once for my PC0 also, my IP. Yeah, it's done. Now we have to configure our routers. So first let me configure my router 0. In router 0 we have to configure command line interface, and we have to type here no. Now first we should enable it. Next we have to configure terminal. Sorry, first we have to enable it, then we have to configure terminal. Next we have to give that as IPv6 unicast routing. IPv6 unicast routing we have to give. Then now we have to give int gig, because we connected that series through gig 0/0. Then we have to give our IPv6 address as I have to give that as 2001 is to DB8 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1/64. Then now we have to give no shutdown. Now again we have to give int gig 0/0, and we have to give our IPv6 rep IPv6 IPv6 test unavailable. Now we have to give exit, and again we have to exit. Now we have to give show. Now show run, and it will be showing us all IPv6. See there, it will be showing interface, internet and no IP address, and it will be giving everything details about that. Yeah. Now again we have to configure terminal. Then we have to give IPv6 unicast routing. IPv6 unicast routing. Then again we have to give in series is int sc 0/0/0. Then again we have to give IPv6 address as we have to give 2001 is to db8 is to yeah. I completed my routing of IPv6. I completed my configuration, that means my common line interface of router 0. Now let me do for my router 1. Error device must be powered on. I don't know what's wrong I did. Yeah, sorry. No. First we have to enable it. Then we have to configure terminal. Then next we have to give our IPv6 unicast routing. IPv6 unicast routing. Then we have to give int gig 0/0. Then we have to give IPv6 address. Then we have to give our IPv6 address as 2001 is to db8 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1/64. Then we have to give no shutdown. Then again we have to give int g we have to give int gigo. Next we have to give IPv6 rip test unavailable. Then we have to exit. Then again we have to exit. Then we have to show run, and here we got our host, router, and the version and everything that we needed. And we got the scanning, and we got here interface, no IP, and everything. Now we have to configure terminal. Then we have to give again IPv6 unicast routing. Then we have to give int SE0/0/0. Then again we have to give our IPv6 address as IPv6 address 2001 is to DB8 is to 1 is to A001 is to 2/64. Now again we have to give no shutdown. Again we have to give for I don't know what's again we have to give int SC0/0/0. Then here we have to give IPv6 rep test unavailable. Then we have to give exit. Then show run. Yeah, now again we have to configure terminal. Then again we have to give IPv6 unicast routing. Then again we have to give int SC0/0/1. Then again we have to give IP address of this. As IP address we have to give 2000 B81 A002 is to 1/64. Then again I have to give no shutdown. Now again I have to give int SC0/0. Now I have to give IPv6 test unavailable. Then I have to give exit. Then again exit. Then show run. I completed my router 1. Now let me do routing for my router 2. No. No. First we have to enable it, then we have to configure terminal, then we have to give IPv6 unicast routing, then we have to give int gig0/0, then we have to give IPv6 address, 2001 is to db8 is to 1 is to 3 is to 1/64. Now we have to give no shutdown, sorry, no shut. Then again I have to give int g0, sorry, 1/0. Then I have to give IPv6 rep test unavailable. Then I am exiting it. Then again we have to exit. Then we have to give run. Now again we have to configure terminal, then again we have to give IPv6 unicast, then we have to give int se0/0/0, then again we have to give IP address as 1/2/002. It is showing it is an incomplete command. I don't know why. IPv6 address. Yeah, let me give IPv6 address 2001 is to db8 is to 1 is to a 002 is to 2 is to 2/64. /64. Now again we have to do no. Now again we have to give int s series 0/0/0. Then again we have to give IPv6 rip test, then we have to exit, then again we have to get exit, then we have to give no, sorry, we have to give run. Yeah, and we completed our routing configuration of our router 2 also. Now here we can't able to pin in this, so we have to comment prompt in this. So first let me give for my PC0 as, that means I am pinning from PC0 to router, so I'm giving it as 2001 is to 2001 is to db8, db8 is to 2001 is to db8 is to 1 is to 1 1 is to 1, and let's check. It's showing me, sorry I forgot to give ping. See, that means we are getting replies of 32, we are getting replies from this IP address, and we got here our minimum as 0 milliseconds, maximum 14 milliseconds, average is 3 milliseconds, and there is no loss. We received from packet, we sent 4 and we received, and there is no loss. Now so let me pin another one as ping 2. It's getting pinning. Request time, how it is showing. Ping 2001 db8 1 is to 1. It is showing request timeout. See, and we got here pinning status as it sent 4, it sent 0, and there is no loss. And the next one is 2 is to 2, and let's check. It's pinning. It is saying request time out, request time out. Request time out again, it's showing. And we got, by this we completed pinning from PC0 to the router, and from PC1 and PC2. So now let me pin from PC1. Command prompt ping 2001 is to db8 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1. See, we are getting reply from that, and we got sent received, sent for received, and there is loss. And we completed pinning from PC1 also, and let me pin from PC2 by using decimal prompt. From PC2 let me pin now. I'm pinging. Ping 2001 is to DB8 is to 1 is to 3 is to 1. See, and we got replies from DBMS. That means we got replies, and here we got packet sent for, received for, and there is no loss. And we got here approximate. And let me try another one. DBM8 2 is to 2, and let's check. Yeah, we are getting reply from that. And here also we got a sent for, received for, loss 0. And by this I completed this program successfully. Thank you.